This is Matt Riddle, one of the best wrestlers today and easily one of the most funniest. But many of y'all don't necessarily know his past. Recently, he has been off TV. WWE says it's an injury to Matt Riddle and he will be out for 6 weeks. Remember this statement as we will come back to it later in this video. So let's talk about the side of Matt Riddle that WWE doesn't want us to know. So if you have been following Matt Riddle's career, you may very well know that his trouble dealing with drugs is not new. Matt Riddle was with the UFC for a pretty long time and had some good victories. I believe he's 8-3 in mixed martial arts. When Matt Riddle tested positive for marijuana use for the first time in the UFC, he was given a 90-day suspension. But 8 months later, Matt Riddle tested positive once again for marijuana, and although he is a licensed user, UFC had no choice but to fire him and cut his MMA career short.
The reason he's not in the UFC anymore is because he could not pass a drug test. The guy couldn't pass a drug test.
The firing from the UFC almost made him go broke, but he found his love in the pro wrestling game, trained for it, became a star in the indies and signed with WWE, and is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. But you can ask, hey, why are we talking about Matt Riddle's problems in the UFC and what WWE doesn't want us to know about? Remember the statement WWE sent out. WWE said Matt Riddle is injured and will be out for 6 weeks. The reality is that Matt Riddle has been tested positive for the second time in under a year for drugs and has been handed a 6-week suspension. And as per WWE protocol, Matt Riddle has been sent into rehab. So you see, Matt Riddle's problems with the drug abuse wasn't something new. His MMA career was cut short due to marijuana use. So it's not new. But as far as I know, WWE no longer tests for marijuana. So surely Matt Riddle has been tested for something else. That too twice. So now the question begs, if Matt Riddle has been tested positive for the second time, when was he tested for the first time? I will reveal that at the end of the video. Matt Riddle's ex-girlfriend had pretty strong words to say though. She called out WWE saying that rehab is not going to work for Matt Riddle, and she also went on to say that as long as Matt Riddle continues to dodge any real consequences, his actions will continue. So those are pretty strong words. And look, I sincerely hope the best for Matt Riddle and I hope he comes clean. He's a big star now and his pro wrestling career has completely overshadowed his UFC run as an MMA fighter. And that's why I said many of y'all necessarily don't know his past. Alright, coming back to the question, when was Matt Riddle tested positive for the first time? Well, remember SummerSlam when Matt Riddle was kayfabe injured and couldn't compete due to a neck injury against Seth Rollins, but still made his way onto the ring only to get stomped on his head by Seth Rollins, aggravating his neck injury. Well, it was during this time frame that Matt Riddle was tested positive for the first time. He violated the drug policy during the SummerSlam time frame and now, probably 3 weeks ago. And that's the side of Matt Riddle WWE doesn't want us to know about. So I tried something different, something new in this video. So if you liked it, I would love to make more of this style of videos. Let YouTube know that I am an awesome creator by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.